Hi YouTube, this is JJ714 coming back, and I wanted to do just a small chat on this video. First, I wanted to talk about volunteering. I think it's so important that regardless of what profession or what we do, even if we're housewives or house dads, that we give back into our community, because it's very important, especially for our children, to see us, doing things, being active, whether it's in politics, whether it's in their schools, whether it's in our churches, in our local community, because of the fact we are the best role models for our kids. Even though sometimes when they become teenagers or whatever, it's like, do they hear us? But more than anything than hearing what you say, they see what you do. But my husband and I, my husband is the treasurer of my daughter's school PTA, and I normally just volunteer at school, whether it's, helping the teachers out or helping the administration whenever they have functions, based on my time. I try to give my time. Now, this year I wasn't able to actively participate, but last year I was also involved in a reading program at the school for children who, were having challenges reading or could not read. And I'm actually thinking about taking it a step further this year, perhaps trying to get in contact with the local illiteracy program so that I can become involved to help adults, because I know in this country there's a lot of people that cannot read. But these are, and I thought it was so sweet. I have my girlfriend, she works at my daughter's school, and we became friends since my daughter has been going to school there. She's the parent teacher at Liaison. So, hello, sweetheart. I know you watch my videos. But we got, this is my husband's certificate. I'm not going to show his name, but this is his certificate, and this is mine. But basically, it was really nice receiving these, because it just lets you know that the teachers, the principals, and everything, they really, really do appreciate support from the parents, because what it does also, I know what it has done in my daughter's life, and we've always been involved. Even when she was in daycare, we were involved, at the daycare. We came, we assisted. On my free days, I would go there, help the daycare providers with the other little kids, children, meet the other children's parents. And it's really, really good. And it's like, because there was a saying how, our village raises or help you raise your kids. And in this day and time, it's really good just being involved and being able to know other parents, so that, if you, like my husband and I, we don't have family where we live. And so it's always good to make those connections as well. But I just wanted to share a little bit about, volunteerism, because, I do believe what you give, you get. And all of you know from my videos that I've been looking for employment for a while, and I believe that this is just the first step. So the second phase, I just want to share with you that on the 6th of June, on the 5th of June, will actually be 6th, because I think the 5th is on a Sunday, I will be working, it's a temporary position with the U.S. Forestry Department, U.S. Forestry Service. And it's going to be downtown Atlanta. It's a student position because I'm in school, and how I came about the program as well. My school was having a career fair. I had gone through some seminars at the school, and after the seminar, they actually had a job fair like on that Friday, and I attended, and the company was there. They were interviewing or looking for students because they have internships. And I just want to let you know that if you have children, or, like high school students or either college students, check out the USA Jobs. It's usajobs.gov. they have programs on there for students that are in school, and it's a paid program, and if they get in, it's a good chance, depending on when they get in, and there's, guidelines to getting in, that they can actually land a government job, after they finish school. And from what I understand, there are some agencies out there that if the child does an internship and eventually accepts a job with that agency agency will actually help pay for their school tuition. So just putting it out there so that you'll know, if you got teenagers or, children that are in their first or second year in college, you really don't know what they're going to do as far as when they get out of school, especially with the job market still being the way that it is. Look at a government position, because they're out there. It does take a little work as far as, they have to do background checks and all this kind of stuff, but it's well worth it. And I would just say go for it. But I start to work on the 5th of June. Now, what I was initially told was that it was only going to be 90 days, so I knew that at least up until August, to give me an opportunity to try to find something within the federal government or anywhere. But I would like to get another federal government position, because it would help me as far as with my military time as well. But my notification letter stated that as long as they have the funds and I'm in school, which I do have about another year, that it can last up to next year. So that's my prayer, and I'm just believing that God has opened up a window for me. And it's funny, even today I was at a gas station, and this young lady came out and she asked, her friend that she was with, or her husband, did he have a quarter? And the Lord said, Sophia, I think you got a quarter. Give her a quarter. And I just took it out and I walked over. Her window was down and I said, excuse me, ma'am, I have a quarter. Now, some of you would probably say, well, I wouldn't do anything like that. But I look at it this way. It doesn't matter how big or how small. I feel that when you give, and you give sincerely from your heart, just like the widow woman who, when Jesus was at the place where they collected, the treasury, and he was saying that how the Pharisees and those who were rich, they were giving, of their abundance, but this widow woman, she only had 2 small mites, or 2 coins, but that was all she had. And because she gave all that she had, she was blessed even more. And so I just feel like, whenever I do something out of the ordinary like that, and I'm not sharing with you that particular thing to say, oh, this is how great Janice is, but I'm just saying that, when you give and you see somebody else have a need, and you give without thinking about, what's in it for me, then, God knows what your circumstance is, and it just, to me, it just opens up a window, because the Word of God says that, that we're to give, so that, God, He will open up a window of heaven and pours out a blessing to such that we will not have room enough to receive. And I feel like, if you're the type of person that you're really sincere, that you are concerned about your brothers and sisters, or, just even a stranger, someone that comes along that you really don't even know, because the Bible also says that we entertain strangers unawares, but when you give from the heart, and you give because you have compassion, and, I truly believe that God honors that. So I just believe that God is setting me up. I've been home it's been over 2 years. August it will be 3 years. And I've always wanted to work, but I feel like God gave me some time that I needed for myself to get some things in order. Still, it's been a while since I've been out there, and I know a lot of things have changed. So I'm just going to take it one step at a time, just keep a positive attitude as well. But the other thing, I talked to another young lady today. She does a lot of volunteering at the school, and I had told my husband last year that, or earlier this year, that I would probably look at running for a PTA president, because I know that they would be interested in me doing it. I'm detailed, I'm organized. I pretty much get along with people very, very well. I communicate with people very well. And I think because I tend to be like a buffer, I can see both sides of a situation more so than, the thing is not who's right, but what's right. They want somebody that's going to be able to work well between the parents and the administration. So I really feel like, even though I know my schedule is going to be busy now that I'm getting ready to start back to work, I will be going to school in the fall. I'm not taking any classes this summer, so I feel like that's going to give me time to get myself organized. Still trying to get myself back into the exercise groove like I need to get into, because I think I'm becoming premenopausal, and the weight is not coming off as quickly as I would like it to, so I have to set up an appointment, with my doctor so that I can get checked and see, what some options are for me in that point of view. But right now, I just have a great outlook on life. Want to be a great role model for my daughter, as well as for any other students that I can be, and be a great wife for my husband. He's always supported me in everything that I do, and I do my best to support him as well. So just looking forward to having, a great remainder of 2011, and that is going to get better and better from here. So just want to share that little bit with you, and thank you for all your prayers. My videos, once I start working, we'll probably only be making videos on the weekend, so they may get a little scarce again, but I figure until I start working, I'll try to do as many videos as I can, and I'll just go from there. So just I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. Thank you for all my new subscribers and friends, and even for my older subscribers. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the comments that you respond back, as far as, my challenge when I was looking at doing the text lags, which I'm not going to do now. I am considering, I don't know if any of you have, well, I'll come back and I'll do another video about that, because this video is getting a little long. But I will come back and talk to you about that. If not today, I'll do it maybe tomorrow, but it'll probably be today. But with that, I just want to say thank you so very much. Have a blessed day. It's very beautiful and sunny, even though it's still a little chilly here in the ATL. But we're getting ready to get back up to the 80s, I think, even as of today. So I'm just going to try to go out and enjoy some of this weather. My daughter did make it back home last night from her trip. She had a great time, but she was tired. So just glad that she's back. I've missed my bundle of joy, and I was really, really happy to see her last night. So with that, I will say talk to you later. Continue to walk in your blessings. Love you guys, and ladies and gents. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.